Story. Once upon a time, there was a boy. He attends DCC. He is an actor. His name is Emmanuel Ekuebu. This is my career path. I did not know that it requires reading book. Oh. Honestly, I just wanted to be a lawyer. I did not know that I will read book. I want to see me my best behavior. Invite me to your house and your mommy and your daddy are in the living room. Like, all my kaka mini, my aka will be bad. Emi mo sora toy. Check me mo de wa fine to yan. People find out that you have died. Be humble. What's the other question? Turn-ons. You see, when you have muscle, hey, when you have taste, when you are fine. No, obviously I'm talking about physical things, but because before I know you have content, I have to be first attracted to what I see, right? So yeah, but wait though, the question says turn-ons, not turn-ons in a guy. Talk about it's official. You like man? No, I can't do it. No, end of it. No. Me le shemo. You like They say turn-ons. They did not say turn-on man. They did not say turn-on in men. Okay, so for my turn-ons, I put here dress sense. I like people that have a good dress sense. Like, let me see you and you wash your act clean, man. Why do you want to destroy our life with packaging? Both for male and females. I like when you can package yourself and just look good. Like, just look good. Some people don't know how to do that thing. Then humility. I like people that are humble. I like people that do not think highly of themselves, really. I like people that have a good sense of humor. I think being humble is everything because we are nothing. Honestly, people that go about, I know somebody. If she steps into a place like this, she just do like this. And people that know her place alert me. She just do like, ìwọ yẹ̀pẹ̀ lásán. Who do you think you are to look like, if you die, you cannot, it's same casket, they will bury you inside casket though. You are still going to turn to sand though. You are going to turn to dust. You will rotten if you die like this. Who the hell are you? In the snap of a finger, your life, if God should snap his finger like this, your life will be, the world can destroy in a second. It's not Thanos, by the way. So why do you go about carrying shoulder, thinking, Emi mo sora toy? Check me mo de wa fine to yan. People find out that you have died. Be humble. Yes. And a lot of people that are Jesus lovers, like, if you acknowledge that there is a God and that watches the affairs of men, and I like people that are straightforward because I'm also a very straightforward person. I will tell you that no, that thing that you do is not good. Mashemo is bad. It can kill you. Yeah, I like being straightforward. And turn-offs, I hate pride. I hate proud people. I think that's clear enough. Oh, my time is up, 20 minutes, and I've not gotten halfway. Jesus Christ. I hate proud people. Bad breath. Brush your teeth or pray to God. I hate people that engage in silly arguments. Obviously, I'm not saying that I know it all, but there are some things that have to do with facts, and there are some things that have to do with opinions. I respect opinions. So, but when it has to do with facts, just Google, make your research before you argue. If you're not sure, Google is your friend. Quickly press it. If I'm talking to somebody and I don't understand what they're saying, I just quickly type Google, understand. And, I'm no longer a novice in that regard. So don't just argue. Do you understand? Get your facts right. Sometimes I can be faulted because sometimes I can argue. Hey, Jesus. I can argue for the world. So, yeah. The next question is, my last breakup, that was 2018 September. Yeah, my fiancé and I broke up. That's all you need to know. So, yeah. Next question is phobia. What do I have phobia for? So people tell me, 2 people have told me that I have phobia for parents. It is weird, it is odd, but that's what it is. I cannot stand, not like I can't stand parents, but anytime I'm in a space where there are parents, like, I feel I'm being limited. I cannot make noise, and I want to play, I want to jump. So if I visit my friends and like their mommy is around, I'm like, yeah, oh, I have to be in my best behavior. If you want to see me in my best behavior, invite me to your house and your mommy and your daddy are in the living room. Like, all my kaka mini, my aka will be bad. You get what I'm trying to say. So like, parents being around, don't be around. Then my friend always says, what does Daniel tell me? He says I have evil intentions. And I'm like, no, I don't have evil intentions, but I want to be able to make noise without being restricted. Exactly. That's how my mommy is around. You cannot, I cannot scream. Anyways, so next question is my favorite YouTuber. Okay, so I'm new on this YouTube thing, and I started following some YouTubers. But in Nigeria, I think I like Toke Makinwa's content. Abimbola Craig, I like her content, but I really like Toke Makinwa's content, regardless of the fact that it's just quite stereotyped. I enjoy her. I think she's very real. Even before I started watching on YouTube, watching her moments as one of the hosts was really amazing. I never thought I would ever get to like her because we just used to hear Toke Makinwa. But after watching her on Ebony Live for so long, I'm like, damn, I like this girl. Like, she's so real. And I loved Michelle Dede. She was also a host on Ebony Live moments. So I really, but my favorite YouTuber, let's just say Toke Makinwa for now. Things change, change is very constant. I can change my mind tomorrow if she annoys me. Like she cares. Anyways, my crush. Hey, you people want to know my crush? Story. Once upon a time, there was a boy. He attends DCC. He's an actor. His name is Emmanuel Ekuebu. His name is Emmanuel Ekube. Sorry, and I know this name before. I wrote it down somewhere. Emmanuel Ekubeze. Crush me now. So now, not because of his, muscles, or not because of his height or his abs and whatnot. I mean, he attends DCC and I attend DCC sometimes. And aside from the fact that I'm a sucker for, build and all of that, we were in church and one day I saw him pray. He was seated beside me and I saw this guy pray. Ladies and gentlemen, I fell in love. This was before I had a boyfriend, before he put Nasta. I'm not joking. I fell in love with this guy. He prayed with so much passion. He did not care who was around him. He literally prayed, and I'm like, now that's what we're talking about. Like, I could sense the depth, although that's not enough. That cannot be the only thing that you can use to sense someone's depth, but it could also be one factor amongst others. And because of that alone, I was in love. I'm like, what? How can you be this buff and then you're praying? And you're praying with no regard of no, you're a man. It was not later when I said that you have engaged. Who did you engage? Anita Browse? Yeah. I called my friend, say, Ranty, my boyfriend has they've engaged my boyfriend. But yeah, I really like the guy. And congratulations, sir. I wish you a happy married life. You people look good together. Height, I'm a sucker for. Anyways, so yeah, Emmanuel Ekubeze, and I'm a sucker for fine boys, to be honest. I have crush on. So if you're fine, I have capacity to crush on you. If you're fine, then Obey, there's a friend of mine. The first day I saw Obey, I did not understand. Apparently, and he already knew me, but I didn't know him. I'd not seen him before. Maybe because I get distracted easily. But anyways, that's not the gist. But I'm like, why are you so fine? Like, and you have chest. It's not plenty chest though. Moderate chest. Obey. Be careful. Go be careful. Alright. Next question is my favorite singer. So I'm a big fan of Brandy. I'm a big fan of Drake. Drake is a singer and a rapper, so let me not put him there. Frank Ocean. I'm a big fan of Brandy, big fan of Frank Ocean. But here in Nigeria, I would say maybe See Me. I like her tune. I think her voice is very different from the rest. She doesn't seem like every other person. And this person, Tua Savage twin sister. What's her name? Shay. Yes, I like Shay a lot. When she started in the industry, I thought, she was really fantastic. I do not enjoy her music as much as I used to, but when she started, like, she was giving me hits back to back. Like 7 of her songs were just, I'm like, girl, you're hitting the spot. I'm like, that's good. And so yeah, I'm trying to rush up because of time, and it's paining me that I cannot talk all the talk that's inside of me, because I can't be dropping YouTube video of 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to split it into 2, but then again, I don't want this thing to exceed 30 minutes, and it's paining me. And I have 40 questions, and I'm in number 15. Please, number 16, Jare, childhood career choice. So when I was a child, I always wanted to be a lawyer. I looked like my dad so much, and my dad is just like me, as extroverted as I am, or I am as extroverted as my dad. So I think people just used to say, lawyer, I'm a lawyer. So I just had it in my head that I wanted to be a lawyer, and people thought, you can talk, and I could also argue growing up. So I just thought, you know what, this is my career path. I did not know that it requires reading book. Honestly, I just wanted to be a lawyer. I did not know that I would read book. Lawyer, and I got into school. I said, what? Okay, 100 level, we read the book, 200 level, I got carried away by things of the world. I not in about class. Anyways, Laura Kosha, they disaccredited law in my school. I already left, but they disaccredited law in my school. So, then I went to mass communication, and then when I was in mass communication, I'm like, what will I do with my life? Because I never thought I would ever be in mass comm. So that's just for another day. To cut the long story short, I wanted to be a lawyer. Until now, people will be like, are you a law student? Just because I can argue. You have to read book. If you bring me one corner, we look for 100,000 million corner, we corner you back. You're not alright. So yeah, number 17. Ever lost a loved one? No, I haven't actually. But maybe I know someone that lost someone, and I really haven't lost anyone, and I hope not to. But to those who have lost anyone in any way or the other, I pray that the Almighty God comforts you and gives you strength to move on with life. Amen. So number 18, near death experience. Molo club in school. So when we were coming back from the club, we were, and it was at night, right? So we were going back to the hostel or to the house, and then there was a trailer that was coming opposite our direction, was coming towards us. Then he only had one headlamp on, so the other was bad, right? So the one that was on, the headlamp that was on was by, while we were coming this direction, the headlamp that was on was by the left side of the truck. So we literally thought it was an Okada. So we were just driving, thinking there's still space, because we only saw one light by the left. So we just assumed there's plenty of space to drive now. As we're just driving, honestly, it was this close. Our taxi and that trailer were this close. We could have had a collision. I promise you. I'm like, what? Like, it was literally this close. And I'm like, what the hell are your headlamps? Why's the second one not on? You want to kill me? No, that day I say, wow, this thing is real. Death is really real. But I thank God, because it could have been a lot more worse than what I'm saying right now. Gosh, that was terrible, man. Number 19, nickname. My nickname is Tankpe. It was given, that nickname was given to me in school. I used to talk funny in my 100 level and 200 level days. I was such a child. I got into uni when I was 15 years old. So they asked me what's my name. I'm like, my name is Tankpe. And they're like, what? So some people heard Tankpe while I was going all about that, and they just thought, okay, it was Tony Touch that gave me the name Tankpe. And all of a sudden, this name just spread like wildfire. I didn't like the name at first, but in a second, like the name just spread. One person knew the name today. The next day, I heard 20 other people started to call me Tankpe, and I'm like, when? How? I'll never answer, but when they call me, I had to embrace the name. Then TT Tankpe, the TT stands for Temitokwa, and was given to me by Onoche Gaga. And it was one of those days in school. It was just like, add TT to this name now, and it will be sweet. And then that's it. I'm really sad that, I have to end this video, because there's still a lot more questions that I have to answer. But please, till the next time that I would have to do this, I love you guys. Thank you. I would have to revisit the other questions subsequently.